project is basically to look for solutions for farmers and policymakers on how to help farmers particularly cope or adapt to climate change. So it is basically to look for evidences that support adaptation by farmers and also support whatever policy that the government is going to put up to help farmers adapt to climate change. Being farmers, they are faced with a myriad of problems, but key among them is unreliable info, which we fear, and there's every evidence to believe that will get worse with the expected change in climate. The main challenge has been in terms of capacity to generate scientific evidences that can support whatever recommendations that can be made or can be forwarded to the farmers. There has been lack of capacity to do the simulations, lack of capacity to do the economic analysis, to support whatever strategies that would be able to recommend to the farmers. I'm happy that through the project and with support from IDRC, we have been able to undergo a number of trainings on tools that are able to help us do the simulations and do the economic analysis. One of the viable options that we think will not only help farmers in Kenya, but in the whole region, is the use of advisories, use of climate information in making decisions at the start of the season to be able to minimize losses if the season is predicted to be bad, and be able to maximize on production if the season is predicted to be good. From the information that we've generated, it's very clear that dependence on pigeon pea, for instance, spells doom for the farmers, because there are all indications that the yield will go down. So it is clear that KALRO, which is the lead institution as far as agricultural research is concerned, now has a duty to develop new varieties that would help farmers cope with the increased, with the rise in temperature. Although we're expecting a lot of rain, so the issue is not rain anymore, the issue is temperature. In Machakos and the larger semi-arid eastern Kenya generally, is a food deficit area. But I'm happy to report that since our engagement with the farmers and using the advisories, most of them are now self-sufficient as far as food is concerned. Out of about 400 households that we are working with, over 70% now have food, and over 80% are willing to pay for climate information based on the value that they have seen over the 3 years that we've engaged with them. With the advisory and various information that we have generated, and with the coming in place of the county governments, I have every firm belief that county governments will be able to take up this service of advisories to be able to provide the information to farmers timely and every season. And we have seen it work well, and we hope that it will be able to be upscaled, not just in Kenya, but in the region, to help farmers cope with the climate variability and change.